So the fact that you're here means you probably already solved this, but the most important thing to know about any of my classes is this, samsclass.info. That's where I store the materials for all my classes. This is where they all start. So you should all start there, and then you'll find, this week it's online because I have a cold I'm just getting over, so I didn't want to spread it, so I didn't want to have face-to-face classes this week, so I'm doing them only online. There's a few other announcements to mention, by the way. The cyber competition teams are forming to compete in national events like collegiate penetration testing competition. If you are a relatively advanced student and ready for a real challenge, this would be great. You sign up here to be considered to get on the team, and it is wonderful. It's a very great way to get a very good job. You compete against other colleges, and our team does very well because the students are very smart and very dedicated, and the coach is very good. This is Elizabeth Middlecombe. She's an excellent coach. She became a teacher just because she competed on these things and thought it was wonderful. She became a teacher just to be the coach. So we're very lucky to have her. And Women in Cybersecurity is for anybody. You do not need to be as advanced to be in this group. This is a group to help promote women succeeding in cybersecurity. Men are also welcome in the group. And they help people with passes to conferences and training and such. And they have their own training events and all that jazz. So you can sign up here if you're interested in that. This is a student club, a City College student club, part of the larger organization, WISIS, which has helped some students quite a bit. Anyway, this class is here, DNS Security. It's a short-term class. There's only 6 meetings. If you click on here, it's only going to be the first 6 weeks of the semester. That's it. The class officially ends a week after the final exam. So if anybody wants to keep working beyond that time, they'll have to get an incomplete. So you plan to get everything done within these 6 weeks, unless something extraordinary happens, and let me know if you need an incomplete. And so we're going to talk about we're going to set up some DNS servers and learn how they work. And we'll talk about attacks. I don't think we're going to be performing very many attacks anymore because the only really significant attack was the Kaminsky attack, and that's got patched so long ago that it's not worth doing hands-on anymore. But we've got lectures and quizzes and some projects to do. So that's the structure of this course. And as far as the grading goes, there should be a grading. I don't seem to have a grading system anywhere. Normally I would. Anyway, the point is, it's like all my classes, 90% is an A and 80% is a B, and 60% is a C, and so on. And the only thing you do to get points is quizzes and hands-on projects. Attending class does not give you any points. Missing class doesn't take away any points. You do not need to attend physically. I will be physically in Science 37 for the remaining classes, not this one. So you can come there if you like, but you can just tune in by Twitch like you're doing now. And if you don't want to do it that way, tuning in during the class time, you can just view videos later. Everything's being recorded. It'll all be in YouTube videos. I'll put it in this schedule so you can look at it later. And there's room for everybody. I'll add everybody after I go through the first chapter here. And here's the story, how to turn in there's a Canvas server to take your quizzes, and it's where you turn in screenshots to when you do your projects. It is not the City College standard Canvas server. It's a different server because I have more control over it, which is better. The City College server does things that get in the way of the class. So you have to enroll on that server here. If you haven't taken any of my classes before, you'll have to make an account and then join the course here, and you can view it there. And there you'll find just the quizzes and a place to turn in your homework projects. So that's about it for the class. There's a book here, but you could probably get by just reading the lecture slides and not bothering to read the whole chapter in the book. You could try that. All the slides are available down here. All right. I see people, no new questions. There's a few questions about adding, but hopefully I've answered them. I'm going to stop this recording.